These last 2 weeks have been a roller coaster. With summer coming to an end, I wanted to revisit Mario Odyssey and talk to all the friends that I lost in the time. So I started off by getting a mid-hell tier 1P Abyss, which took me about an hour, and it was really weird trying to get back into it. After I got that, I knew I had to make a big jump to signify that I was here to stay. So I got Painful Pokio and True Launch Gap Full Landing, two of the most iconic jumps in the entire game that are known for being brutally challenging and historically impossible to get. But I was able to get them in the span of a day or two, and they were pretty hard, but I'm the GOAT, so it's fine. At this point, I knew it was time for me to get new and even harder jumps. So I started off with Overshoot True Metro Mard, or some weird thing like that. I actually don't really remember. And funnily enough, I got it on my first try ever, which I still don't fully understand how I did it. But I guess that's what happens when you're just too good at the game. Ever since the first day of my comeback, there was one and only one jump I had my sights on. Moonwalkless Great Leap of Sand. Considered to be one of the hardest triple jumps in the game, I knew if I wanted to be serious, I had to get this jump. And in the first few days, it was impossible because I was washed, but eventually I got it, and I couldn't believe it. But that would just be the start of the craziest chapter in my life, as I was able to get Moonwalkless Biggie Cheese 3.0 only 30 minutes afterwards, which is considered to be even harder than Moonwalkless Great Leap of Sand by many people. And I still don't know how I got this because it's impossible. But then after that, I got another jump. Moonwalkless Overshoot Little Sheepy Boy. It's a mouthful and an awful jump. I really hate it, but it was 3 top hells in one day, which is absolutely ridiculous to think about. After taking a small break to hang out with my family, I got True Prehistoric Pipe in my second try or something. I don't know why this is a top hell, because just look how far I drifted with that triple jump angle. But at this point, there weren't really many good triples that I could go for. It was either True Poison Monkey, which is impossible and has an awful setup, or Moonwalkless True Launch Gap Full Landing, which is low CB locked, and I'm not a pracker, so I didn't want to do that. So I decided that it was time to go to vaults. To start, I got this absolutely impossible and buns jump called Last Flowers, and it took me 20-something minutes. Honestly, should be top hell, and it's not really a fun jump at all. But literally 3 tries in, I ended up getting True Terracotta Tumble, which won the poll to top hell. Honestly, I don't really agree with it, but I guess it was a good attempt, so I don't really know. I can't really base it off of that. But yeah, that was that. And then on my first try or something after that, I ended up getting Truest Goomba Garden, I think it's called. I don't really know. I just remember TGG for the abbreviation. But this jump is even easier. Honestly, it's like low hell or top god, bro. I don't know what this is doing so hard and why it was unproven for so long. I think it's just because the landing and the setup sucks, but you know what? We ball, it's fine. After getting these 3 really, really hard jumps in the span of 30 minutes, I knew that I could go for something even harder. My new hardest vault, True Advertisement Accident, and oh my gosh, may I just say, this was an insane jump. It humbled me so hard. I spent an hour on it, which I know doesn't really sound like a lot, but it's a lot for me. Alright, I did it in one sitting, or 2 sittings, I don't really know, but it was such a hard jump and such a good attempt. Honestly, 3rd hardest jump I've ever done, in my opinion. After getting that, I got a huge confidence boost, and I felt like my skill was through the roof. So just to prove that, I ended up getting Relaxless Overshoot Bottom Step on literally my second try with an average attempt. I don't think this should be top hell. It's really not that hard, but this jump haunted me before I quit, so I'm happy that's done. Even if it's not really that hard, we take it. After this, I went for some more top hells, and I started off by going for this jump, Grassy Fish. Absolutely amazing name for low-key an awful jump. I just can't do CB first, and I'm sorry for 24-second long clip, bro. I hate it too. But you know what? honestly shouldn't really be top hell. It's not that hard either. But amazing attempt. Also, check out this warp. Holy smokes. I don't know if you noticed, but I've barely spent any time on these jumps. So I knew I could get something harder. And I was hungry for something that no one would be expecting. Something that would shake the community to its core. I present to you Relaxless Goddess. Now I'm saying all this dramatic stuff as if this jump was really hard, but honestly, it wasn't that hard. It took me like 20 minutes, and I didn't really struggle much on it, but you know what? Apparently it's really hard, and this attempt was amazing, I guess, so you know what? I'll take it. But this still felt easy, so I needed something more. So I went for the hardest vault in the game that doesn't need low CB because I'm not a pracker, Cloudy Bonker. And can I just say, this might be the best attempt I've ever seen on any jump that doesn't use low CB, because it was just incredible. I can't believe I got this. And yeah, I can say this is the hardest vault in the game without low CB. This jump also only took me around like 30 minutes, but I don't think I could have gotten a better attempt on this, so I'm happy. And this comeback has just been absolutely insane to me. I can't believe I was able to get so many hard jumps and really like settle my legacy as one of the best unmodded players this game has ever seen. But there is one thing that I'm missing. The only reason that I came back to this game, which I haven't said yet. This jump was the reason why I quit the game in the first place, because it was such a pain to me how I couldn't prove it. So I knew before I left, I had to do one last hurrah and go for Relaxless Vault Thunderstruck Cityside. This has only been done with low CB, but I'm not a pracker, so I didn't do that. I got it without low CB, and this is, in my opinion, like second, maybe third hardest vault in the game that someone that not a pracker can do because it doesn't require low CB. And I can't believe it. I always thought that this jump was way too hard for me and it would be the limit of my skill, but I was able to get it. And I was able to root my legacy as one of the best, if not the best, unmodded players that this game has ever seen. It's still insane to me that I was able to destroy the top 10 hardest jumps in each category for vaults and triples, other than the low CB ones, because I'm not a pracker, and also not the awful ones, because I don't want to waste my time doing those. But at the end of the day, I'm still just some random guy. Like, you guys don't really know who I am, and I plan on keeping it that way. So I'm sorry, but like I'm never coming back to this Buns game again. I don't want to sound like egotistical and all, but I really don't think that anyone's going to be able to compete with the modded trick jumpers as much as I did. But who knows? I could be completely wrong and I might just be glazing myself. But I'm looking forward to see where this community goes in the future. And I don't think it's going in a good spot.